Good morning, everybody from the high seas. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Jono's Adventure. And today is a sea day. This is day 11 of our 14-day cruise. We are en route to the Grand Cayman Island. We will be there tomorrow. And then we have Cozumel, another sea day, and then we're back in Galveston on Saturday. This has been some cruise. I did go and took my shower and did my hair, and then I ran up to the 8th deck, or round down. We're on deck 13. Ran down to deck 8 so I could catch the sunset, and I caught it. It was nice. But I discovered we have on this TV, we not only have the front of the ship video camera, we also have both sides, the port and the starboard side of the ship. So I could tell that there were some clouds out there. So I said, okay, I've got to go. So I went right to the back, and there's Karen. So I had just come up to her almost the same time as she had been there. She wasn't there long, and it's been a few years since her mom passed on this day. So she was remembering her mom and watching the sun rise. And so, you know, I'm saying sunset, I probably am. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Anyway, sunrise this morning. So we were able to catch that, and chatted and catched up from, you know, because I wasn't with her last night. So she told me all about her evening, and back to the room. I finished getting ready, put my makeup on, and that's what she's doing. And we're going to meet about 8:15. We're going to go down and have breakfast. We have painting class today at 10 o'clock, which I always love to do that. And so that's that. And then probably not much later, we have at 6:30, we have the show Beetlejuice. And as soon as we're out of that, we have 8:15 at Los Lobos. So we're kind of excited to have all that happen and be a full day. But I'm just enjoying myself. It's been a good cruise. I've good company. I've met some wonderful people, like I've been telling you every day. And it's just been nice. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day. We're just at the tip of, I think we're going between Cuba. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I think it's channel down. Yeah. So let me show you. Right there. So we're just at the southern tip of Cuba and heading to the Cayman Islands. So isn't this nice to be able to do this with your TV? I should do a video of the TV and how they do this. Yeah, maybe I'll do that right now when I've got a few minutes. Okay, let me do that. All right, let me see if I can do this while I'm holding the phone. So they have, I can go back to the home and actually home. So this is what you get when you first come into your room. It'll tell you, of course, the date. We had a time change where we moved forward last night. So, oh no, we moved back. So that time is not right. That's not 8:51. It's 7:51. So they haven't changed their own time yet. Anyway, so you have the TV, and you can do movies. You can do your account overview. You can do onboard services, bars and lounges. It tells you all the bars and lounges that are on the ship. Isn't that nice? And then I can go back to home, And it'll tell you the entertainment, you know, the Viva Theater, Improv at the Sea, Beetlejuice the Musical, which is what we're doing tonight. And then we have icons and Press Your Luck live. We didn't go to Press Your Luck. I don't know if that's I think it's kind of a game show. We did Wheel of Fortune. Oops, go back home. And then onboard activities, your spa area, onboard shopping, messages, shore excursions. You can, anything that you've booked, it'll show. So tonight I've booked Los Lobos, musical at 6:30 and Los Lobos. So then we have Land and Sea in Georgetown tomorrow. And then we have Georgetown, and then we have Cozumel. And when it says free at sea credit, that just means I get a discount. And then day 14 at sea, we have Palomar. So that's all the stuff that'll show. So anything you want to do, and you can book your shore excursions here. You can book your anything that's on here that you can do. And so then if you want to go back up to the TV, and that brings you, the first thing is the navigation channel. They show you the bridge cam, and then they have all the stuff, port information, activities on board, Shore X, shopping channel, pretty much what you just saw. Safety channel runs all the time. And we've got the news stations, sports stations. I can watch the football games in here, or their, you know, Prime 1 special feed, all special event TV. And then here's the virtual porthole. So this is the side of the ship. And let me go back. That's the virtual port. That's the port side, and the virtual port starboard side. So very nice, huh? So that's pretty much, and then when I'm talking with you, of course I have the sound off only because I'm talking and I don't want to get in trouble with the music. So here we go. It's going to be a beautiful day. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
It's your best friends from, where are we from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
And home.
And home. And we've had a few of these. We've watched a show. We've had a few of these.
And I've got back to the cabin before I remembered we were going to do this to you, so I didn't go out with my hair like this, I promise.
Mine always looks like this. But we have a big reveal for you. All right, so we got to hold it up here. Isn't this nice? Can you see it, or do we have to go like this?
Well, I became sure on the Price is Right. Anyway, I'm going to give mine away, so just so you can see that we did do it.
It's a lot of fun. Of course, it's always a lot of fun when we're together.
Mimosa, but what's it called? Sip and paint. Paint and sip.
We painted after we sipped.
We did.
Anyway, girl, wish you were here. Wish to meet you soon. And, well, that's about it. Bye.
Yes. Good night, honey. Good night.
Hey, everybody. Here we are. Welcome back. And it's a good evening from the high seas. We are en route to the Grand Cayman Islands. It's still January the 20th, and it is day 11. And it was a sea day today, and it was really, really nice. Had a nice breakfast this morning at Hudson's, a complimentary breakfast, and then we walked around and got a couple mimosas, and we went to a painting class. And here is my masterpiece. So that was a lot of fun. Really had a good time doing that. The painting class is like $35, and it took about an hour. So anyway, another one to take home. And this is the last one for Paint by You. Paint by You? Is that what it is? Just a second, let me look. It's the last one. The contract ran out for Paint by You. Canvas by You. So Canvas by You contract ran out. So next cruise ship, any of the Norwegian cruise ships, it's going to be Paint with Easel. So that's going to be a catchy tune, but it's all different pictures and choices. So anyway, if you get involved in painting classes like this, is really nice. And like I said, I always enjoy these. I've done one every cruise now, and poor people have to receive them when I get home because I don't throw them away. So after the Paint by You, we decided we had a couple things. I had to take a couple things, take care of a couple things at the desk, and the Cruise Next desk, and that. So I did that, and then we met a couple friends. Karen and I met Bobby and Brian for lunch, and it was really nice. We met him at 1 o'clock, and had a nice lunch, and then all four of us had an ice cream sundae. Boy, those ice cream sundaes at the local are top notch. And then from there, Karen was going to lay out in the sun, and I went almost directly across from her, and I was in the shade. And I went back to my room, got my book, came back, and I read. I kind of dozed off a little bit and read, And then it was time to come back to the room to get ready for the show. And the show started at 6:30 tonight. It was Beetlejuice. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to have a sip. Come on. There's a story about this. So we went to see Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was fantastic. It was an hour and a half, and we had reservations for Los Lobos, the Mexican restaurant here on board, at 8:15, and the show got out right at 8:15. So we rushed down, got in, and had a really nice dinner. And then we went to Belvedere just to get a glass of wine, and chatted up with Bobby and John were both there. So we were chatting and laughing and having a good time. And I says, well, I'm done. And Karen says, well, I'll take one back to my room. And I don't take any to my room, generally. But all of a sudden I look around and he's pouring me. I said, okay, well, I'll take another one. But Karen and I did a funny video for her friends, so we just did that real quick and then did this. So that was our day. It was very relaxing, very a lot of fun with the painting, of course, but it's winding down, but it's kind of sad to wind down, but we've had such good fun, lots of memories. So I hope you've enjoyed this series with me. Again, if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up, comment, ask questions, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And until my next video, I'll see you then. I hope everybody's being safe. I hope you're having a good day. And until then, love you all. Bye-bye.